We're here a day before WWE WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, and joining us from Damage Control, the one and only Dakota Kai.
It's me! Hi guys, what's up?
First off, we've chatted before, but
Dude, it's been a minute.
We've done. This is the first time we've ever done it in person.
I know, right?
How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yep.
I was gonna say the last time we did was a Skype.
It was.
Or did I say Skype? Zoom? I don't know.
Zoom,
Something.
Skype, whatever
FaceTime.
it was. But
yeah.
hey, look, your girl Io Sky.
Yes.
Huge match, and Damage Control has just been on a huge trajectory.
Yeah.
What's it like actually going in? This is like a big WrestleMania moment, a marquee match.
I know.
What's the vibe?
The vibes. So we were hanging out last night, and obviously Kyrie's here this weekend too. She's back after her, surgery on her hand. So we're getting the crew back together slowly. We're still waiting for Asuka to return, but she was just really happy to be able to represent us. Like she told us we're her soulmates. Who said Io's saying we're her soulmates, and that she's just happy to be out here. They're representing us, as a crew, as a unit, and she's just really excited to go out there and just do what she does. I mean, everyone's seeing what she's capable of doing in the ring, so we're happy for her. I'm happy for her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's going to do awesome.
Now, I wanted to ask, because I've been a fan of yours for a long time, going all the way back to MCW.
No way.
First time I saw you wrestle was back there, yeah.
Cool.
Against Kellyanne.
Yeah.
So,
wow, she's awesome.
From there to here,
yes.
Does it feel surreal to make it all the way from that country, from New Zealand and Australia, and knowing how many talent are here now?
I get asked this a lot, and then I feel like when we're in this business, it's so hard to take a moment and actually look back at that, right? Look at everything that I've done and the different timelines and things like that. It really does feel like a different life, but it's surreal because when I started wrestling in New Zealand, I was just doing it for fun. And you can probably attest to this, when we're from New Zealand and Australia, it's so far away from the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
Making it out of there doesn't really seem possible, and then you have to deal with things like tall poppy syndrome, which is a whole other aspect of being, where we're from. So when I started doing it, I was just doing it for fun. Even when I started traveling to Japan and even to here, the States, it was just always for fun. It was for the love of it. And then one thing led into, a tryout, and then here. So it was just this weird snowball that just kept happening without me being really aware of it, if it makes sense.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I'm just here. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the furthest point I could be away from my home, But I don't know. It's surreal, but I'm grateful.
Does it feel like you are the person that people look up to? Because we hear your name brought up a lot
really?
as a role model, as an example of what can be attained.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's such a big responsibility to have, though. I hope I am someone that a lot of people can look up to and show them that it is possible to make it out from Australia and New Zealand and do the things that they want to do. But yeah, I don't know. Looking at myself as a role model is just weird to me, but yeah.
That's a good segue, because I want to talk about a role model.
Oh,
Bayley.
Segue.
Now, obviously, there's been a bit of friction between Damage Control and Bayley, but
Yeah,
you
there
guys,
was a little bit.
You all on the same page now, a little bit? Can we see a Damage Control reunion down the line?
Look, I think that happened a year ago when we booted her.
Yeah.
We were just looking out for ourselves, which is something that she kind of taught us to do. What I wouldn't say upgrading, but she always taught us to look out for ourselves, and we were just kind of following that sort of path. But I think now it would be good for a reunion. I don't know how she feels about it. That was a little bit. It was a bit tense for a second there, but I've always loved her, and she was the one that brought me and Io, together in SummerSlam a couple years ago. So I'll always have a soft place for her in my heart. So if she wants a reunion, I'll be down for it. I maybe need to be the one to initiate that, because we were the ones that kind of created the friction. But yeah, I'm down.
I got to say, before we let you go, the one thing that I've loved seeing you is on Monday Night Raw, regularly handing out chiropractors left, right, and centre.
Boom, boom, boom.
Has it been good to sort of mix it up, especially now it's Raw on Netflix, it's getting all this exposure, and you're just doing so well, getting featured in high-profile matches, Intercontinental title finalist.
Yes.
Has it been just good getting the reps in?
It's been amazing, and then also to be on Netflix. Before, I don't know how my family was able to watch what I was doing. I think they were watching a lot of YouTube highlights because it was so hard for them. They were still on the network, and that wasn't even a thing. But now that we're on Netflix, I love that they're able to watch me do all the things that, they used to have to search and hunt high and low for. But yeah, it's cool. I love it.
Well, Dakota Kai, it's been fantastic talking to you.
Nice
Not via through a screen,
I know,
which is awesome.
In
So,
3D.
enjoy Mania, and
Thank
it's
you.
been great to chat.
Thank you. Nice talking to you guys.